Hello friends, welcome to this weekly update for road ahead for Nifty for the coming week, that is starting from July 13th to July 17th. So last week we witnessed Nifty was, what to say, it didn't have the firepower to move beyond 10,800 850 levels. So it settled somewhere close to 10,800, that is a small value which is less than 10,800. And what is there in stock for the coming week? See, before going to see what will happen in the next week, let us see how US market closed on Friday. US market closed somewhere around 380 points positive, and globally markets were strong on that day. So, but if you observe one thing, even though US markets were trading more than 350 points positive, the SGS Nifty was trading just 20 to 30 points positive. So that means the upside for the Nifty is capped. So we can't expect any big fireworks on the positive side in Nifty in the coming week. Whereas there are a lot of negative things which have queued up, in fact, and which may have the potential to bring Nifty back to 10,660 or even 10,500 levels. So that is what I expect this week. It all depends on how markets close on Monday. Mondays are normally not good days for markets, but let us wait and see what will happen on Monday, especially on how Dow futures opens on Monday morning and how Asian markets open up. But locally things are not so good for India. The number of cases of COVID is going on the upside in a steep manner. Bangalore has been put under lockdown. Pune is put under lockdown, and many major cities are put under lockdown, some for a small period of time once again, and that is definitely not good news for market. And markets are technically tired now. So as I told you, it doesn't have any firepower to pull it back to 11,000 levels in this particular week. And moreover, in this particular week we have results of some of the major companies like HCL Technologies and HDFC Bank and so on. So that will also have an impact on markets. But we have to wait and see how it behaves. Frankly saying, markets are now in a very delicate position. It can break easily. It's very fragile in nature right now, because the outlook given by the RBI governor for the medium term is uncertain. That itself is a very big negative news for market. But buying is happening. We can't say that market will straight away fall to 10,500 levels. Probability is there. Markets will trade in a choppy fashion once again, but with a negative bias. As of now, there is no big positive news for markets. The only thing is that finance ministers, not finance ministers, railway ministers, some press conference he was saying that there will be some more FDI reforms in mining sector and banking sector and all. So such things, we don't know how markets will take that. Bank Nifty was already trading very weak on Friday, okay, and major banks like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, IndusInd Bank lost more than 2 to 3%. So we have to see how banks will perform tomorrow morning. Automobile sector, sadly because of the Supreme Court ruling, major automobile stocks like Maruti, Tata Motors are not making big moves. In fact, Maruti has corrected more than 200 rupees. So all these things are not so good for Indian markets as of now. There is a confusion among market participants that the lockdown may get extended and the loan moratorium may be once again extended for another 3 more months. It's only in rumor stage, but all these nervousness are keeping the market in edge. So that is why we are saying that markets will not have any big movement on the positive side, and so markets may once again remain choppy. That same value of 10,660 to 10,850 maximum 200 points range markets can trade, and probability is there that the 10,660 level can be broken. So once it gets broken, again markets may fall easily to 150 points, so it may go again back to 10,500 levels. So in this particular week, markets will have range bound movement only. It will not fall much as many expect, because Nifty itself will not fall, and at the same time Nifty itself will not rise further for this particular week. That is what I opine. So sector wise, if you see, pharma sector is actually doing good, FMCG sector is doing good, and IT is also doing better. TCS did better on Friday. So all these sectors performing, these are all defensives. One must understand that pharma sector, IT sector, FMCG, they are all belonging to a sector what we call as defensive sector. So once defensive sector is performing, that means that market is not willing to move further. So sector rotation will happen. So we have to be stock specific, but again it all depends tomorrow morning how global markets react, and how the market is going to digest with the earnings of these major companies. All forms some of the major triggers for the market for the coming week. So in toto, what we predict is that again market will be choppy. It may not go beyond 10,800 or even 10,825, something like that. Even tomorrow itself, market may come down to values of 10,700, because the trend is not so favorable for market for the short term. Okay, and as I told you, the SGX Nifty was trading only just 20 to 25 points. In fact, it was very flat for a very long period. So 10 to 25 points in spite of the big movement in Dow Jones. So that means that this market is not now willing to rise further. But that doesn't mean that markets will fall. It may fall, but to a small extent. So this is what is the outlook, what Easycastle predicts for this particular week. Again, choppy markets, trading will be difficult, volatility will be there. Cash is king once again. Buy good quality stocks in cash, hold that, sell it in profit. Trading in futures and options may be very risky for this particular week again, because the trend is not so clear and markets will be in a consolidation mode. So 10,600, 10,800 market will consolidate for a very long period till making a further up move or down move. Okay, thank you once again for watching this video. If you have any comments, you can post that. Please share this, subscribe our channel. Okay, and I request you all to post your valuable feedback in the comment section. Thank you.